Welcome back, YouTube. Dogecoin is literally heading off the charts right now. It's over 7 cent, breaking above that top tier level threshold that we have for the ranges of the bear cycle. We are above it again. Maybe we're going to look to see if we're going to go retest this line again, but technically this has been the barrier after we break above like around that 7.2 mark, that 7.1 mark. We typically would go test, and now that will place us, just keeping true here, right above it. That would place us at around 13 cent. So I don't know if this trend is going to be respected. That can place us almost even from where we are now for another 100% run. But if you took advantage of the 5 cent, some of the 4 cent dip downs and stuff like that, you'd be up roughly around 30% right now if you were able to bring down your average far enough. So that's exciting. And this is, of course, coming on the heels of Elon stating that he plans to close on Twitter by this Friday. And of course, if you haven't seen the video, he has pretty much walked in to Twitter headquarters with a sink, doing a meme saying, let that sink in. I'll post a picture of that, of him literally holding a sink in the video. It's very interesting. But overall, this is very bullish for Dogecoin. I think a lot of people who may have been waiting on the sidelines or who may not have actually believed this was going to happen, they're taking positions now, and I think this is kind of responsible for the spike that we're seeing right now. And I'm going to zoom in here just so you kind of get like an idea of just this spike here, because this is what this little candle. This is the spike. So now you can get a much better view of it. This is the spike I'm referencing here. The two green candles, we have blown past our 21, 50, 72 day, and we're threatening to come in contact with our 200-day moving average, which is very indicative of a reversal. When you start crossing 200-day MAs and stuff like that, you're looking at a reversal. So this is very good. FOMO is back in effect, apparently. So overall, this is great, but I do want to say that coming on this news and stuff like that, traders are going to come into the coin to make a quick flip. It's what they do. They're not, they have a different investing strategy. And I think some people, they do trade whether they have their long positions or not. But you have to kind of keep that in mind that traders will come in and try to make a quick flip in the coin. So don't be too alarmed and stuff like that if you see like a sell-off or some sells coming in. That's natural. People are going to take profit. Even some people who got their average down to around 5 cent, 30% plus gain is attractive, and they'll typically try and protect that and wait for a drawback to re-enter the coin. But I do believe a lot of people that are coming in are long-term, and they're very curious to know about this Twitter integration that Elon was speaking of, because again, this is going to remove a lot of coins off of the market and potentially just even that, because I know he said that there's going to be like a Twitter badge or something like that. But even if there's like wallets and stuff people are holding coins on, this has the potential to really, really increase the price of Dogecoin from where it is now and give it a very large platform to function and have utility on. So I think a lot of people are taking positions for that and are not doing the quick flip, the trade and stuff like that. But you have to be aware that this is a possibility of things to happen. And I do want to put it out because I think that as people take new positions and they buy their coins, we also cannot forget the most important thing, which is until there is a wallet, because we know Elon is an advocate for holding, for controlling your keys and your crypto and stuff like that. Please don't forget to remove your crypto from exchanges. That you cannot, and I know even right now, in the midst of all this positive news and stuff like that, don't forget to remove your coins from the exchanges. I released a bunch of articles on Twitter, on here. I made some videos on Reddit. The numbers of people that this has reached is well over 100,000 now. So I appreciate you guys with sharing the news about shorts and how they work and having access and stuff like that, because we're going to see shorts come in, especially now with people buying, and more than likely, if they're not going to transfer their coins to the exchanges, you're simply lowering the risk of these exchanges for lending out your coins to take short positions against Dogecoin. So please absolutely continue to remove your coins from the exchanges. I have a link for Ledger in my description section. It's what I personally use to hold my crypto. So certainly consider, getting your own device, cold wallet, whatever, but do not leave your coins sitting on the exchange here. We've had enough evidence this year of what they do with your coins and what happens when they get in a pinch. And as far as for you actually getting your assets out of these brokerages. So never forget that. And okay, so looking at this price action here, I do believe that we are not going to see somewhat of like the sell-off that we typically do, just for reasons I named in this video. I do believe people, for the most part, are long-term in the coin. So we have to just kind of keep in mind that the utility is not a, even I believe Elon can move relatively quickly. Just keep in mind that this can take some time to evolve itself into the what we hope it to be. So just kind of keep that in mind. But I do understand everybody taking positions in the coin and stuff like that now. Certainly buying at 5 and 7 cents is better than 15 and 20 cents. So I completely get it. So just keep in mind, just be careful. I'm really very bullish for what's going to happen next with this acquisition, and I'm very excited and bullish for the Dogecoin's future. I think that this is going to immensely increase the value of the actual coin here. So, and not only increase the value, but also really have the potential to play our cards right to actually add some stability to the price range in which it fluctuates, so that it's not so readily available on these exchanges for them to simply short or borrow infinitely to knock the price down. So I'm very, very excited for this in the short term. But most importantly, do not leave your coins on the exchanges. This gives them ammunition for this movement, for just having conversation, putting out articles, all that kind of stuff. Because this is, as Elon moves forward with Twitter and integrating wallets and cryptos and stuff like that on the platform, you can believe that you're going to see this on the news a lot. It's going to be in headlines, and you're also going to see the the negative and the FUD and all the other kind of crap that's on the news. So you have to keep in mind that not everybody is going to be happy about this. There were a lot of people who sold and said this wasn't going to happen and the coin was dead and it's a waste of time and all that kind of stuff like that. And what you see is, even in the comments in some of my videos, is they have to hope that they made the right decision. So anytime some news comes out or someone like me or whatever makes a video about the coin, they feel the urge to comment on it because they have to convince themselves that they made the right decision. So you have to kind of keep that in mind and just do your own evaluations and your own projections for going forward, so that you're putting yourself in the right position, taking accountability for your own investment. So, and I really wish that for everyone. But with that being said, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for the support. I will be documenting and following this very closely. This is very exciting for Dogecoin. I know a lot of you have been holding for some time and you have been very patient. So I pray that your patience is rewarded. So with that being said, I have a link for Moomoo in the description section. Check out them. You can get 12 free stocks, depositing any amount, payment for order flow, free trading. So nobody's front running your trades with the platform there. And also check out the link to my Patreon. I give you my plays and trades in the market every week, and we meet weekly on the Zoom call. With that, I appreciate all of you. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.